Unprecedented. A word that we heard enough these past 3 months to last a lifetime. According to dictionary.com, accessed in 2020, unprecedented is an adjective that means without previous instance, never before known or experienced, unparalleled. This word was used by the CDC and the media to describe this vicious virus that has hit us globally, specifically the United States, the hardest. That is COVID 19. Along with social distancing, face masks, and hand washing, the CDC has made it clear that the use of hand sanitizer is the safest measure to use to wash hands, to rid hands of germs outside of washing your hands with soap and water. So for us moms or dads or workers or teachers or essential workers that's always on the go, hand sanitizer is essential. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. Because as soon as this hit local news, the shelves were cleared. The shelves at the stores were cleared. Not literally, but literally. Once I personally heard about this and went to the store, everything was gone. So according to the news, not only was it a massive shortage in medical and non-medical face masks at the stores, there was no gloves, there weren't much alcohol, Lysol products sold out, Clorox, forget it, everything was gone. So maybe I can find some hand sanitizer, right? Wrong. Not even at the dollar store. So I went home. I was frustrated. I was pondering. I was thinking. I said, okay, what can we do now? So I thought back to high school. And remember, I had an A in chemistry. So I decided to mix some things up. Now, I had alcohol, very strong alcohol already in the pantry. So that was half the battle, right? In all seriousness, I have children and a sickly mother-in-law who lives with me, whom I have to take care of and make sure no harm comes to them. So I did not take this lightly at all. So today I will be demonstrating for you how to make hand sanitizer. And get this, with only 2 to 3 ingredients. That sounds easy, right? But before I explain to you how to make it, I'm going to give you a bit of background information and notable information about this scary, scary virus called COVID-19. So according to intermountainhealthcare.org, COVID-19 is a strand of the coronavirus that attacks one's respiratory system. So how can it be passed? When someone has the coronavirus, if they cough, sneeze, or breathe, exhale, they can exhale small droplets from their system, which can land on one's mouth and one's nose and one hand. It can get in their system and infect their lungs. And how can we prevent the spread? Well, before we figure out how to prevent it, let's figure out how else to get it. So, like I said, those droplets form and you're within 6 feet of someone. If you're within 6 feet of someone, you can easily catch it. It's a very, very scary virus that's passed very easily. So we prevent it by not being in close contact, specifically with sick people. According to health.harvard.edu, updated June 9th of 2020, you don't want to touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. You want to stay home if you're not feeling well. You want to make sure you disinfect all of commonly touched surfaces like doorknobs, tables, chairs, anything that's commonly touched. COVID-19 can live on those surfaces for up to 36 hours. Okay, So you want to cover your hand. If you cough or sneeze, you want to cover that up with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. And you also want to wash your hand as frequently as possible with soap and water. So what happens with soap and water is not available, which happens a lot. We need hand sanitizer, okay? So again, that's what I will be showing you on how to make today. Very excited because I made it before, and this is my third time making it, and I'm making it with you live today. Okay, so needed is aloe plant, which is pre-washed. Okay. We also are going to need a blender, which I'm using my NutriBullet today. We're going to need alcohol, which as you can see, that's 91%. We're going to use a measuring cup. We're going to also have another cup so we can transfer into the blender. We're going to need a knife. I'm not a knife specialist, so I'm not sure if this is the right type of knife that we need, but this is the knife I use. This is my favorite knife out of my collection. And we're also going to have a spoon to scoop it out, okay? Everything is pre-washed. So let's get started. First, we're going to cut the ends of this aloe plant, and then we're going to scale it horizontally. I'm not going to do the whole thing right on camera, so this is how much we're going to get. We're going to go ahead and scale this open, which now it is almost in 2 pieces, so we can get that gel. It's almost in 2 pieces, so we can get that gel. Okay, so this is a good, and this is the aloe vera we'll be getting out today, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start scooping it. So, as far as quantities of the aloe vera plant, we have to have 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so as I scoop, I'm just going to pour into the measuring cup until it gets about 2/3, maybe a little bit more. Go to the other side. Now I'm scooping this side out. That you can see, I'm really not. Hope you can see. I'm not great with cameras, so sorry that I'm not able to have it closer. But it's about 1/3 of a cup, a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna now transfer this into this bottle, this thingy, and I could have just put it straight in the blender, but I'll put it in here. Okay, so then we'll take 1/3 of a cup of, again, a 91% alcohol. So I'll come back close to you, and we're going to get, no, I'm sorry, we need 3/4. I apologize, 3/4 of a cup for alcohol. Okay, so we're going to now mix it together. Okay, so now that we have our 1/3 of aloe vera gel, and our 3/4 cups of alcohol. Let's mix. So again, I just always like to wash that out a final time before starting. So we're going to put alcohol in there. We're going to put the aloe vera in here. Now again, you can I say 2 to 3 ingredients because you can use essential oil. I have essential oil in the previous bottle that I put my hand sanitizer in, which is in here. So I'm not going to add any because I added quite a bit last time and it has a very, very strong scent. The oil also helps keep it moisturized, so you can use it for scent purposes and also keep your skin moisturized because this can be a very drying process. Now, unfortunately, again, I'm not too savvy with my camera, so I cannot get my blender all the way on camera, but you'll definitely hear it, okay? So right now we're letting it mix. It's gonna mix up, okay? I'm very excited. It's mixing, and again, 91% alcohol. The aloe vera gel out of the plant, or you can buy it separately. So there you have it. Hand sanitizer. Now, it does come out a little more looser than a store-bought, but again, it's definitely passes the federal guidelines for what's needed for hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer it's vital that you include this in your daily regimen so we can kill this deadly virus at the source. Our essential workers, our doctors, our nurses, our homemakers, everyone is responsible for themselves and for the safety of themselves. So let's kill this virus at the source. We don't have to worry about shortages. You don't have to worry about clear shelves. As long as you have these 3 things in the pantry, you'll always be prepared. Okay, so let's use hand sanitizer to kill this virus at the source and get rid of corona. Okay. Yes, I shorted it and called it corona. So I'm now going to pour this into my bottle. And some more. Okay. So let's use it. Oh, it's nice and soft. Nice and soft. See how easy it's gliding? It's not dry at all. I just feel like it's actually moisturizing my hands. I'm not going to show you the sticker because this was a real hand sanitizer bottle previously, but here we go. So let's always be prepared. Let's kill this virus at the source by corona. Okay, thank you.